नमस्कार विद्यार्थी मित्रांनो, सिमिलॅरिटी या प्रकरणाच्या या आधीच्या व्हिडिओमध्ये आपण द रेशिओ ऑफ एरियाज ऑफ टू ट्रायंगल्स हा पॉइंट पाहिलेला आहे आणि याच्यानंतर आपण पुढचा पॉइंट सुरू करतोय, द बेसिक प्रोपोर्शनॅलिटी थेरम. द बेसिक प्रोपोर्शनॅलिटी थेरम. So we see here's a basic proportionality theorems. So first we see a statement of this theorems. So what is statements? So look here, sir. If a line parallel to a side, if a lines, एक रेषा, जर एखादी रेषा parallel to a side, parallel to a sides, समांतर आहे कोणाला? to a sides, एका बाजूला, कोणाच्या? of a triangles, म्हणजे त्रिकोणाच्या एका बाजूला समांतर असणारी रेषा. इंटरसेक्ट द रिमेनिंग साइड्स. इंटरसेक्ट द रिमेनिंग साइड्स, उरलेल्या दोन बाजूंना इंटरसेक्ट करते, छेदते. इन टू डिस्टिंक्ट पॉइंट्स. इन टू डिस्टिंक्ट पॉइंट्स म्हणजे दोन भिन्न बिंदूमध्ये काय करते? छेदते. देन द लाईन डिवाइड्स. देन द लाईन डिवाइड्स द साइड इन द सेम प्रोपोर्शन्स. त्यावेळी ती रेषा काय करते? द लाईन डिवाइड्स द साइड्स, त्या बाजूना समान गुणोत्तरात विभागते. सो दॅट इज अ स्टेटमेंट ऑफ अवर थेरम्स. नाउ वी प्रूव्ह दिस थेरम्स. So there are some steps for solving these theorems. We start from diagram. So first we draw here some diagram depending on the statements. After that we write here the given part. What is write here the given part? Then what you prove here? So we write here the to prove. What you prove here? You write here. Then you write here the to prove. How to prove this? So next one here the proof. But in that there are one is necessary here. If there are necessary, you make construction in the diagrams. You make here some constructions in the diagram. So these are the points in the theorems. So we start from diagram. So I write here some heading diagram. So what makes diagram here? So look here, sir, for making diagrams. If a line parallel to a sides, of a triangle. So first we draw here a triangle. What is here, sir? Triangles. You draw here any triangles. So I draw here one triangles. That is any triangles. So that is a simple diagram. Name these diagrams any level here. I write here A, B, C. ABC. A line is parallel to a sides. So we take here the side BC and line parallel to the side BC. But these lines intersect the remaining sides. So we draw the lines for intersecting these two sides. So I draw here one line as X. So that is one line. This is the line. It is intersect two lines in two distinct points. So name this point here as P and here is Q, and name this line here as L. So as like you make here a figure, diagrams. So that is the diagrams. You write here the given part. What is here sir? Given part. So I write here the given. So think about these diagrams and statements, and you write here so what is the given part here. So what is given? So there are, you see here so one triangles. So I write here say in triangles A, B, C. So look here sir, if a line parallel, which is a line? Line L parallel to BC. So I write here sir, line L, line L. So we write here a line L parallel to side BC. You call yours a line BC. So that is one statement of this given. But this line L parallel to side BC, the remaining sides in two distinct points, it is an intersect. So line L intersect the side AB at point P and side AC at point Q respectively. I write here the respectively. So that is our given part. Then we write here sir to prove. What I complete here sir, diagram complete, given complete, then we write here sir to prove. So write here sir to prove. So what you prove here? So look here. Then the line. So that is our true cross. Then the line divides the sides in the same proportion. This line here divides the sides AB and AC in the same proportion. How is it you write here, sir? That means AP and PB. These two parts of the segment AB. So you make a ratio of the segment AB, that is the AP upon PB. And second ratio, that is the AQ upon QC. So I write here sir to prove as likes AP upon PB is equal to AQ upon QC. So that is our to prove part. Now we think about how to prove this. So when you see these diagrams and previous points, that is in the previous point you see there's the ratio of areas of two triangles. And for the comparing of these triangles APQ, you make here constructions. So for that I write here constructions. What I write here sir? Construction. So what is our constructions for making triangles here? So I joined here the segment BQ. I joined here the segment BQ by dotted ears. So that is first construction. And second construction as a lecture, so you draw segment PC. Draw your segment. So we make here construction as like draw segment PC and segment BQ. So right here some draw segment PC and segment BQ. So that is our constructions. Now we write here some two parts. How to prove this? So write here some proof. In first video, you see the ratio of areas of two triangles, and using this, we solve this theorem here. So think about and remind it. Look here. Think about the previous point, the ratio of areas of two triangles, and their two conditions. By using all this, we solve these theorems. So observe here, triangles. So look here, in triangles APQ, that is first triangles, and I take here second triangles PQB, which is just the second triangles PQP. By observing these two triangles have their AP is a base of first triangles and PB is base of second triangles. But these two triangles have their common vertex Q. And if these two triangles have common vertex, their height is equal. Height is common. So I write here, in a triangles APQ and triangles PQP have common vertex. Therefore, they have equal height. So what is the ratio become here? So look here, area of triangles APQ upon area of triangles PQP. Area of triangles APQ and area of triangles PQP is equal to, these two triangles have common vertex, therefore height is equal. So area proportional to base. So which are base for first triangles? So that is the AP, and base for second triangle, that is the PB. So I write here, AP upon PB. This is our first statements. So for this first statements, you write here the reason. What is the reason? These two triangles have equal height. So area proportional to base. Areas proportionate to base. So that is the reason for these statements. Similarly, you take second pair of triangles, which is here APQ. This is the first triangles, and second here PQC. Similarly, we can write. What we write here, area of triangles APQ. Upon area of triangles, which is second triangle here, PQC is equal to. So what is the ratio here? So look here, these two triangles have also common vertex P and different bases AQ and QC. So area is proportional to bases because height is equal. So I write here AQ upon QC. So write here AQ upon QC. So that is our second statement. And same reasons in the above. Areas proportionate to base. So that is the reason. Now observe these two statements. Area of triangles APQ, and here's area of triangles APQ. That is the numerator of these two ratios is same. Now what do you think about these two triangles in denominators? Triangles PQB and triangle PQC. So observe here, triangles PQC and PQP. This is the lies on common base. And they have in between parallel lines here. So triangles between two parallel lines. This is a triangle between two parallel lines. Therefore, height is equal. Therefore, height is equal and base is common. So, what you write here? So, area of these two triangles are equal. Area of these two triangles are equal. So, I write here, sir, the triangles which is PQP and triangles PQC have common base. Now, common base and equal height. Equal height. Therefore, what we write here, sir? Area of triangles PQB is equal to area of triangles PQC. So that is our third statement. That is our third statement. Now observe all these three statements. So look here, sir. In the first ratio, numerator APQ, and in second ratio, numerator APQ both are equal. And denominator of these two ratios, that is PQB and PQC, these two triangles are equal. So therefore, the ratio in left sides are equal. So I write here, sir. Therefore, area of triangles APQ upon area of triangles PQP is equal to area of triangles APQ upon area of triangles PQC. So these two ratios are equal. There you write reason from 1, 2 and 3. 1, 2 and 3. Now these two ratios are equal. That is the left side. Therefore right side also equal. Therefore we write here, so AP upon EB is equal to AQ upon QC. So reason here, so from 1 and 2. So as like we prove here, so theorem. Which is the theorem? Basic proportionality theorems. So we prove here, so this basic proportionality theorem. You write in short here, so basic B, proportional P and theorem T. So BPT. I write here, so BPT. So as like we prove here, so BPT theorem. Which is theorem? BPT theorems. You write your statement of this again here, so, or you may write here in short, hence theorem is proved. Hence theorem is proved. So I hope so you understand these theorems. You understand these theorems. Now we share some next theorems, the converse of these theorems. What is here, sir? Converse of this theorem. Before this, you write all these theorems in your notebooks. In your notebooks. Now start the points. That is the converse of BPT, converse of basic proportionality theorems. We write here directly because we see only statements for solving the examples, not the proofs. So we say, so what is the statement of these theorems? If a line divides any two sides of triangles. जर एखादी रेषा त्रिकोणाच्या कोणत्याही दोन बाजूंना, जर एखादी रेषा त्रिकोणाच्या कोणत्याही दोन बाजूंना divides, काय करते? Divides in the same ratio. Divides in the same ratio. If a line divides in the same ratio. जर ती रेषा त्रिकोणाच्या दोन बाजूंना एका समान गुणोत्तरामध्ये विभागत असेल, then the line is parallel to third sides. Then the line is parallel to third sides. तर ती रेषा तिसऱ्या बाजूला काय असते, समांतर असते. सो वी सी ओनली स्टेटमेंट हियर. So look here, in triangles ABC, line L is intersect the side AB and side AC at point P and Q. जे त्रिकोण ABC मध्ये रेषा L बाजू AB आणि बाजू AC ला पॉइंट P आणि Q मध्ये काय करते, छेदते. छेदल्यानंतर होणारे जे रेशो आहे, द रेशो ऑफ द साइड्स विच इज द फर्स्ट AP upon PB, that is the first ratio, and AQ upon QC, that is the second ratio. It is equal. Look here, sir. AP upon PB is equal to AK upon QC. AP upon PB is equal to AK upon QC. जर असा रेशो समान असेल, then the line is parallel to third side, that is the line L is parallel to side BC. So we write here, sir, hence lines L is parallel to segment BC. Line L parallel to segment BC. So that is the converse of BPT, converse of basic proportionality theorem. So I hope so you are understand this. Now you write this theorem in short. Now we solve some examples depending on basic proportionality theorems and converse of basic proportionality theorems. So we solve your first example on this. So what is first example? Look here, in triangle ABC, so that is triangle ABC. DE parallel BC, that is the DE parallel BC. And given here, if DB is equal to 5.4 centimeter, AD is equal to 1.8 centimeter, AC is equal to 7.2 centimeters, find AE. What you find out here? AE. So how to find it? So for that, we write here first given. So what is given here? You write here see given. What is given here, sir? First given here this part, DE parallel BC. That is one. Then given here, sir, DB is equal to 5.4 centimeter. AD is equal to 1.8 centimeter. AD is equal to 1.8 centimeters. EC, right here say EC is equal to 7.2 centimeter. So these are the given part. Now what you find out here? So find AE. So right here, so to find. What is find here? So AE is equal to what? So solve these examples. By using basic proportionality theorems, because there is given D parallel BC. So I write here solution. So in solutions, we write here first statement. What is here, sir? In triangles ABC. What is here, sir? D parallel BC. Right here, sir, DE parallel BC. So in triangles D parallel BC, so you apply basic proportionality theorems, and using these theorems you get your ratio AD upon BD is equal to AE upon AC. So right here, sir, AD upon BD is equal to AE upon EC. You write a reason. What do you write? Reason? Basic proportionality theorems. You write in short. I write here the BPT, basic proportionality theorems. So that is the ratio you write here, sir. But you find out here the value of AE. There are given some values. Put up the all values in this ratio. So right here AD. How much AD? That is the 1.8. Right here is 1.8. BD, how much here, sir? 5.4 is equal to AU is equal to AE. You find out here, so you write it same as it is AE upon EC. How much EC here, sir? 7.2. So write here, sir, 7.2. Now you solve this and calculate AE. How is it solved? That is a simple calculations. You know this better way. So think about this first ratio 1.8 and 5.4. If you neglect this point in the two numbers, so 1.8 becomes here, sir, 18 and 5.4 becomes 54. So you can divide by 18 and 54. So 18 once 18 and 18 3 54. So you get here, sir, 1 upon 3. What you get here, sir? 1 upon 3. So right here 1 upon 3 is equal to AE upon 7.2. Now you take here as cross multiplication. How is it? So look here, sir, 3 into AE. I write here, sir, 3 into AE is equal to 1 into 7.2. 1 into 7.2. So multiply this again. That is the I write here, sir, 1 into 7.2. That is the 7.2. And that is the 3 into AE. I write here only AE. And this 3 is a multiple. Take on that side, that is become divide. So 7.2 upon 3. Now AE is equal to, simplify this or divide this. So how is it divides? Look here, I simple here, so that is the 7.2. Simple division. 3 ones 3. You divide here 7. 3 to 6. So I write here, so 3 to 6. So 7 minus 6, that is 1. But after that 7, that is a point. So I write here, so point in. And write next number, that is a 2. It becomes a 12. Now you divide these 3 to 12. What do you get here, sir? 3 4 12. So I write here, sir, 4. That is a 12. You get here 0. So that is your answer is 2.4. So I write here, sir, 2.4. 2.4. So that is the AE, value of AE. But there is given units, centimeters. So I write here, sir, centimeter. And make here, sir, column or bracket as like. So as like by using a BPT, we solve examples in given practice set 1.2. 1.2. So you write these examples in few minutes and we share the next examples on depending upon converse of BPT. Converse of BPT. So we share the next example depending on the converse of BPT, converse of basic proportionality theorem. So in this example, look here, so in a triangles LMN. So that is a triangle LMN. LQ is 15. LQ is 15. LN is equal to 25. That is the LN. That is the 25. LM, that is total LM. That is the 20. And PM is equal to 8. PM is equal to 8. State whether line PQ. Whether line PQ is parallel to MN. PQ MN ला parallel आहे की नाही ते सांगायचं with reason कारणासे. So you apply here sir converse of BPT. ज्याच्या वेळी तुम्हाला असा प्रश्न विचारला जाईल एखादी रेषा त्रिकोणामध्ये एखादी रेषा तिसऱ्या बाजूला समांतर आहे की नाही किंवा त्रिकोणाच्या कोणत्याही एका बाजूला समांतर आहे की नाही दाखवायचं आहे. तर काय करावं लागेल कॉन्व्हर्स ऑफ बीपीटीचा वापर करावा लागेल. म्हणजेच साइड रेशिओ जे आहेत ते इक्वल आहेत का बघावे लागेल. जर ते इक्वल असतील तर ती रेषा त्याला पॅरलल आहे. सो लुक हियर I write here the given part first. What is given here? What is given here? Look here, sir. LQ is equal to 15. LQ is equal to 15. LN is equal to 25. LM is equal to 20. And PM is equal to 8. So that is the given part. And what you prove here, sir? You prove here, sir, state whether the line PQ parallel to MN. What you find? So I write here so to prove. तुम्हाला इथे सिद्ध करायचं आहे किंवा सांगायचं आहे. सो आय राईट हिअर टू प्रूफ. व्हॉट यू प्रूफ हिअर सर? लाईन PQ parallel line or side M N. लिहायचं आहे, सिद्ध करायचं आहे. सो आय राईट हिअर सर प्रूफ. व्हॉट यू राईट हिअर सर? प्रूफ. सिद्ध करायचं आहे. कसं करणार? साइड रेशो घ्यायचे आपल्याला. काय घ्यायचे? साइड रेशो. So look here, so you know here, so in the side ratio first LM and PM, but you don't know PL. So you first calculate PL here, so because you know here the total LM and MP. If you MP subtract from this LM, you get here the PL. So I write here directly PL is equal to what I write here, so LM minus MP. LM minus MP. You write here reason. Simple reason. What do you write? LPM. LPM. अशी वजाबाकी आपण का करू शकतो? Because they are collinear, so you can subtract this. Is equal to LM how much here, sir? 20. And MP is equal to, that is MP means PM here, you write here 8. So you get here 20 minus 8, that is 12. So write here 12, so that is the PL. So you get your first value. I write in here PL 12. Is it not necessary to write, but you write here. Again you find out here QN. So you know here LN and LQ. Subtract this, you get your QN. So I write here directly QN is equal to LN minus LQ. You can also write your reason as like LQN. What do you write here? LQN. Now put up the values. Put up the values. LN is equal to 25. So write here 25. Minus LQ is equal to 15. So write here 15. And subtract this, you get here 25 minus 15. How much? 10. So write here 10. QN is equal to 10. Now we want here the ratio of this. So first ratio PL upon MP. So write here the PL upon MP. Now PL upon MP is equal to, what I write here is the value of PL. So what is value of PL here? So 12. So write here so 12 upon MP. You know here say MP 8. So write here say 8 and simplify this. 12 upon 8. So that is a multiple of 4. So 4 into 3 and 4 into 2. So you get here so 3 upon 2. So that is the number one statement. Same you get your second statements. LQ upon QN. So right here say LQ upon QN. So is equal to, what is LQ? How much here sir? 15. And QN, you find out here say QN how much? 10. So right here say 10. And you write here say 10. So 15 upon 10. 15 upon 10. So that is a multiple of 5. So 5 into 3, 15. 5 into 2 times. So you get here 3 upon 2. Second ratio. Now look here, so from 1 and 2, PL upon MP and LQ upon QN, both values are same. So I write here, so therefore PL upon MP is equal to LQ upon QN from 1 and 2. So you get a ratio. What is the ratio? PL upon MP is equal to LQ upon QL. So look here, sir, PL upon MP is equal to LQ upon QL. So by converse of BPT, what do you write here, sir? By converse of BPT, you write here, sir, PQ parallel N. So therefore, right here, therefore, line PQ parallel site MN. So that is our main statement, and reason for this, by converse of BPT, converse of BPT. So as like by using theorem of BPT and theorem of converse of BPT, you can solve all examples in practice set 1.2. So there are given some example depending on this BPT and converse of BPT. I hope so all you understand this all. So you try to solve all example in this practice set 1.2. Thank you.